I would be looking for, if I was you, is one thing. Just take one thing away from the entire conference. I want you to think in your mind in terms of a retailer that is the absolute cheapest. What do you think about right away?
Walmart.
Okay. I want you to think about a retailer that is super, super expensive, ultra premium. Say it out loud.
Target. Whole Foods.
Okay? Those are companies that are going to be successful. Everyone in the middle is going to struggle. If you're in the middle of your market, that's where you're most vulnerable. Because your customers are looking at price, and they're going to compare that to value. And if you're not high or low, you become like everybody else. And if your value is not incredibly higher at the same price as everyone else, you're not going to get the job. People look at the dollar amount of this shoe, which is, by the way, a Guess shoe that I bought. Should be like $100. I bought it for $34.99 at Ross. Great, right? The value of this shoe is completely predicated on if it's at Ross or if I go to an outlet store and buy it from Guess. This same shoe will be $110 if I go to the outlet store. But because it's at Ross, it's cheaper. Why? Because when I go to Guess, I expect what? An experience. I expect to be wowed by their customer service. I expect to be wowed by their design. And when people come to your website and they come into your store, are they walking into a Walmart or are they walking into Whole Foods? If you cannot create an experience, your website is the storefront to your business. It is no longer just the business card. It is the storefront they walk into, and if they're not getting an experience, you better be sure, you better be standing over there. You better be low priced, because you have nothing else going for you. You've got to create an experience and be a Whole Foods. Walmart is going to have problems. The only reason they're going to survive is because they have a whole bunch of cash, and they know where they stand. If you're low priced, that's not a bad thing. Just make sure that's what you market. You are low price. We are the lowest price. We will beat anybody. You can get away with that. Walmart will get away with 1% and 2% profit margins because they've figured out that they are the lowest price competitor, and they're going to brag about it. They're going to tell everyone about it, and they're going to match every single one's price. You can be that. You're going to close 80% of your estimates if you brag about it. If you're the lowest price competitor in your market, you better be bragging about that. And then challenge people to go find something else lower. Because you'll be the Walmart. You're going to be massive. You're going to get huge. You're going to have low profit margins. I'm not saying that's good or bad. That's just a different business model. That's why you can't compare it to Whole Foods. It's not like Walmart is unsuccessful and Whole Foods is not. It's the fact that Whole Foods has embraced the fact that they're going to be higher priced, but when you walk in there, you expect to have an experience with that food. The people there, the visuals, the signage. When you walk into your website, they're looking at the design, they're looking at the signage, they're looking at how they feel when they look at your website. And if you're not thinking about that, if you're not obsessed about that, you better be a Walmart.